The lamination is finished, the resin has hardened, which means it's now time to unmold our parts, and it's in the same room that the work continues. As we have well prepared our molds, everything should go smoothly. Otherwise, we have to be patient and especially delicate because we absolutely not want to damage our parts or our molds. We can see that there is still work to be done on a part when it comes out of the mold. It's part of the next step, which is the finishing cut. For cutting, we always keep our gloves on. We be careful not to hurt ourselves on the fibers which were hardened by the resin. We put on the suit and wear a mask equipped with particle filters because there will be a lot of dust. Demolding and cutting requires about 3 hours of work. For the cutting, we must not be afraid of dust or pneumatic tools, and we need a certain dexterity to do a nice finish. Before we can start the assembly of the trailer, we are missing an important part. Let's go see in another workshop what it can be. Here I am in the workshop that I like to call the metal workshop. This is where we cut the metal, we weld it, we bend it, we drill it, etc. The trailer frames are also assembled in this workshop. The vast majority of the parts that build the frame are made here. For the rest, we do business with local companies. The frame is installed on a jig to be assembled and welded. We can now move on to the final step, painting. For our painting process, we chose baked paint because it is very resistant. You might know it under the name of powder coat. The other parts that will be attached to the frame will benefit from the same paint treatment. Did I mention local businesses? The painting is done no further than on the other side of this wall at our neighbors. In this workshop, we also manufacture the hitches that are installed on motorcycles. We have several jigs like this one that allow us to make and advance the hitches that go on the most popular motorcycle models chosen by our customers. To name a few, there is the Honda Goldwing, the Indian, the Harley-Davidson of the FLH line. There is also at BMW the K1600 GTL, which is very popular. Our priority when making hitches is safety, of course. But aesthetic is also quite important. If we can hide the hitch in the rear fender of your bike, we will. This is also the place where we have an operating table. We install the hitch and we do the wiring on your motorcycle. It's therefore a turnkey. When you live with your trailer, it's already attached behind your motorcycle. Maybe you prefer to install your tow bar yourself? No problem. We will give you some advice, and if you encounter any difficulties afterwards, do not hesitate to call us and we will help you. Now, what happens if we don't have the template to make your bike hitch? Well, it's possible to make a custom hitch. On the other hand, you are going to have to separate yourself from your baby for a few days. Don't worry, we will take care of it, we will make it a nice aesthetic hitch, safe and adapted for our trailer. Another thing we do in this workshop is the manufacturing of luggage racks and fender trim rails that can be added to your trailers. They are made of stainless steel. Many think they are chrome. In fact, they have been polished several times. That's why they are so shiny and are sometimes mistaken for chrome. This one here, I reassure you, hasn't been polished yet. That's why it's not so shiny. And that completes the visit of this workshop.